them come from? Hi, Tian.
Back to Unfiltered. I am Peter Gary Ferguson, and before we get started today, I need to ask you to do something for me. I need you to go and find yourself a gas mask, a proper one, because what I'm about to share with you involves levels of gas so thick, so concentrated, so persistent that without proper respiratory protection, you may find yourself genuinely lightheaded by the end of this episode. You have been warned. The fumes are real. They're
Oh,
coming
your
from
blood
the
count low.
very top. This week on
Why?
Unfiltered, we are handing out the first ever Gaslighter of the Week award.
What is the main cause now? That your blood count get low. Hi, Michael. A long time me never know say you remember me. Lord have mercy. Look how much me not even, me not see you, me not hear from you again. You just show me when Michael. Me not understand. Me not know when me do you. You see how my life is? This morning me look like a Zionist and tonight me a Rastafari. Hey, Michael, what happened to you, man? No, man. Oh, that's a friend treat friend. Mm-mm. Can't dash me with someone. Alright, may I play back this clip?
Of the Week awards. These go to the individuals who looked the Jamaican people, and in one case, the entire Caribbean, directly in the eye and said, with a completely straight face, something that the facts simply do not support. Make us start. Our first award goes to the Prime Minister himself, Dr. Andrew Holness, with a very honorable mention to the Minister of Labour and Social Security, Colonel Charles Jr.
Yeah. You were talking about me today, right? Don't make you give me that the title. No, man, give me one better title than that.
As you know,
Hold on,
Jamaica is still recovering from
pause this
Hurricane
little.
Melissa.
Let me pause it like a bit. You're watching me? Oh, Beverly, good night. Come Vian, me not understand. Me not accept no one there at all. Let me tell you the definition for that. A witch is a person who practices magic or sorcery, often associated with a harmful intent in historical context. Though the term has evolved to include modern empowering and nature-based spiritual connotation, witches are common figure in folklore, mythology, and literature, often depicts with familiar or using pretty good night, using spells and having been persecuted throughout history. Good night, Donna. Yeah. I don't know why she give me that title. I don't know why. But let me finish play this. We have a whole lot of things to talk about.
Oh no, Jamaica is still recovering from Hurricane Melissa. The government launched the Roofs program, the restoration of owner or occupant family shelters, a $10 billion initiative to get grants into the hands of people whose homes were damaged or destroyed. Last week, the Prime Minister told the country that the program has been slowed down because too many Jamaicans are unbanked and without formal identification. In other words, the people without bank accounts and IDs are the problem. Now, let me ask you something. In January of this year, this same government partnered with a company called WePay and launched the National Payment Company of Jamaica, the NPCJ, on the 13th of January, to be exact. What does WePay do? Well, according to WePay's own website, they built a platform that is, and I want you to listen carefully to this, designed for both the banked and the unbanked. Their words, not mine. So, the main reason for existing is to make sure people when I have no bank account have other ways of getting money, right? The Roofs grants were designed to be distributed digitally through this very system. Recipients would receive a QR code and collect their grants at partner hardware stores and Fesco petrol stations across the island. No bank account required. So, the Prime Minister launched a system that was built for unbanked Jamaicans and then told those same unbanked Jamaicans that they're the reason the system isn't working. You see what me right here, sir? Yeah. And it gets sharper than that. MP Perkis brought the case of Miss Angela Allen to Minister Charles in a press conference last week. Miss Allen was approved for a grant. She appeared in a photograph at the government's own ceremony holding up a $500,000 check. Her name was on a list sent to Minister Charles' assistant on the 23rd of February, the day before that very ceremony. And yet, when she got the QR code, it was for $200,000. And her whole home was lost. Yet, the NIS office told her there's nothing they can do and to go speak to her MP. By the way, days after the minister's press conference, they have now sent persons back to reassess the extent of her damage. Why not just say her do the same thing from the get-go?
Look like an improved.
There is Mr. Walker, known to many as Manawal in MP Nikisha Birchall's constituency. The Prime Minister posted this picture on his social media holding up a cardboard check for $500,000. Yet, Minister Charles at the post-cabinet briefing the next day claimed that many are being used as political tools by people to agitate for grants, for which they do not qualify. He said they should not let themselves be fooled. Yet, 4 days after that press conference, Mr. Walker collected his grant from the NIS office. So, either Minister Charles did not have accurate information when he made that statement, or the information he had was not accurate. Either way, the people who raised those concerns were not thanked for catching the errors. They were called liars. They were called mischief makers. No, if you have been approved, if your name is on a list, if you are photographed at the ceremony and you still cannot get your grant while officials tell you they do not know you, what would you call that? because I know what I would call it. Gaslighting first pass with a QR code attached. Our second Gaslighter of the Week award goes to none other than Dr. Christopher Tufton. Now, we covered the University Hospital of the West Indies in detail in episode 1. The $40 billion tax debt, the consulting contract paid before it was signed, the procurement issues, all of it. You can go back and watch that if you missed it. But this week, the situation at UWI Hospital grew more concerning. Reports emerged that on Friday, a man was struck by a vehicle just around the corner from the hospital. An ambulance passed, it did not stop. The ambulance crew said they could not assist. And while this was happening, Cornwall Regional Hospital remains unfinished. The Promise Dome facility is out of reach. Mothers are losing babies under circumstances that demand explanation. Patients are waiting days, not hours, days to be seen. Where is the Minister of Health in all of this? Is he in a boardroom? Is he at a hospital doing an emergency review? Is he before the Parliament or the people answering questions? Nah. Dr. Tufton was in Montego Bay, in Sunshark Square, conducting what I can only describe as a vox pop on jackets. Who give jackets, who receive jackets, and how people feel about the jackets they have received. I am not making this up. This man is a whole Minister of Health, and his focus at this precise moment in Jamaica's public health crisis was jackets. Jamaica, I say this with all the sincerity I can muster. This man did not just light a gas. He has installed a whole pipeline. Grab your mask. The fumes are rising. And now, for our international segment, because gaslighting knows no
true, because I
borders.
have the coffee,
Means,
I was
see,
trying
he
to,
is the Home
rest
Affairs
my voice.
spokesperson for Reform UK, and earlier this month, he announced what his party is calling the reparations lock. The policy is simple. Any country that formally demands slavery reparations from Britain will have visa issuances to its citizens halted immediately. Jamaica was named directly. So were Ghana, Nigeria, and other Caribbean and African nations. Mr. Yusuf says that demands for reparations are insulting. He says Britain has already made sacrifices because it was the first major port to abolish slavery. His exact words were, and I quote, "The bank is closed and the door is locked." Let us think about this carefully. No, Britain did abolish slavery. That is true. Britain also paid compensation when it did so. The compensation, however, did not go to the enslaved. It went to the slave masters. The British government actually borrowed to pay that compensation, and British taxpayers, including by extension the descendants of enslaved people in Commonwealth countries who later became taxpayers, were still paying off that debt until 2015. You heard right, that's only a decade ago. So, when Mr. Yusuf says Britain made sacrifices, he is technically correct. Britain borrowed money to compensate the people who had been profiting from the labor of enslaved human beings. That is the sacrifice he is referencing. And now, when the descendants of those enslaved people ask for the conversation to be had, Mr. Yusuf's response is to threaten to close the door on their nurses, their students, their families, and their workers who contribute to the British economy every single day. The Caribbean Reparations Commission called this policy a legacy of toxic racism. Pause for cause. My granny used to say, "Anna every kintita laugh." This statement from Mr. Yusuf comes 13 days after the UN voted the transatlantic slave trade the gravest crime against humanity and called for reparations. Don't forget the countries who vote against it, the ones who could have voted and never vote, and the ones who voted in support of this resolution, like the Caribbean and most of Latin America and African countries. I will leave you to draw your own conclusions. But I will say this, the argument that the people who were enslaved should be grateful that their enslavers eventually stopped enslaving them, and that asking for more than that is insulting, that is a very particular kind of gas. The kind that is odorless, the kind that you do not always smell until it is already in the room. Check your mask. So, there we have it, Jamaica. This week's gaslighters. A prime minister who built a system for unbanked people and then blamed unbanked people for the system's failures. A minister of labor and social security who, instead of addressing the issue and admitting the error, instead decides it's best to call those who stood on behalf of those who needed help tricksters. A health minister whose public health crisis response apparently involves street interviews about paternity fraud, and an international politician who wants you to believe that closing the door on Caribbean people is actually an act of principle. Here's the question I want to leave you with today, and it is the question this show will always come back to. What did you see with your own eyes? What did you hear with your own ears? And when someone stands in front of you and tells you that what you saw and what you heard is not what actually happened, who are you going to believe? Them or yourself? That is the thing about gas. It works best in closed room. So open a window, think for yourself, and come back here where we keep the air clean. I am Peter Gay Ferguson. This is Unfiltered. We will see.
All right, that was a well put together. The gaslighters for the week. Andrew, Pernell Charles, all tough on him. Me don't know. Me don't know where him find in this country, you know. Somebody need to explain it to me. What is the role of Dr. Christopher Tufton? Oh, well, not Dr. Christopher Tufton. Because everybody now have doctor name and nothing. You know, we need to change our way how we operate in Jamaica. And I hope one day it will change. Any ministerial office, any one of them parliamentarian you do, we need to have resume. You can't put somebody when I know nothing about health, have nothing in regard to humanity care, to give them a role. Like tough time. And I think he's good at accounts, I think, you know. I think that's his area, you know. You can, anybody hear me talking can correct it. You see? Horace Chang should not be the minister of, how am I kind of minister again? He's a medical doctor. He should be health minister. I think maybe he would have do a better job with the health ministry, you know. Due to the fact that he have a security. He should have been no minister of no national security. He should be the minister of health because he have background in medicine. So just peradventure, he would maybe do a better job at what he knows best. You can't take people to be minister of education without any form of knowledge in the teaching profession. Dana Morrison is Minister of Education. What kind of background she have in education? Me say the woman has something in a bank or whatever. I saw no just grab people, put them in all kind of place. Yet you when in a parliament and I go for a job. You have to give resume. Nobody should get into the parliament as a minister who was not already maybe a shadow minister or something working in the area to have experience. Because every other job you go, you want here, so you have to have experience. Them a parliamentarian now have no qualification in the job with them in the parliament. He look like he about to collapse. So then put Rhoda in there for backup Dora. Well, it better them did give she it because since she she know about teaching. But she not even vivid nowadays. I want to her. I don't see her that much. She not in her parliament Tuesday. No, sir. She not in her parliament Tuesday. I don't see her in her parliament Tuesday. But you say, Fergie said that's a stupid red lip. That's what I'm saying. She have some teaching. I think that's what she do. That's her specialty. Teaching. Think teaching is her profession. Or even what the girl Maris name? She's a teacher too, you know. She's a teacher too. I think if they ever did put she there too, she'd do a good job too, you know. She's a teacher. She used to teach at St. Diego High School. You know which one I talk again? The one who sing a song about Pretty Labour Party. What's your name again? I think she'd do a better job. Hello, good night.
Auntie Jen,
Yes, ma'am.
listen, this minister of death was out on the road asked about jacket.
Yeah.
I wonder if brother is pregnacious. Huh? I wonder who in parliament, which woman pregnacious.
So,
Yeah.
so you're saying that maybe Miss Crawford pregnant?
Because why would Captain gone out there gonna ask people about jacket?
I become have nothing for doing in the know to fix the health system, so I'm trying.
I'm going to be facetious, that's all. But because we don't see red lip lately.
Yeah, she was in the parliament. Me not see her in her parliament.
No, she wasn't there. Because if she was there, she would long out her lip. Wait, and I'm supposing. She not there, man. She wasn't there. And I think she was there the other day. So, when that, I went parliament and the jail, she's like pregnacious. We know it's not bicycle woman. So, Miss Bicycle would, not she. I wish one. I wouldn't get again. Listen, I'm gonna cheer when the Prime Minister have.
Well, I can't do women know too.
That's what me too, but somebody tell me the other day a tree.
Well, me no know. Me can't. When me can't prove, me can't.
Three or four. Me don't know. Me not business of about 100 of people. You can't afford 100 picnic. But me know.
Well, all me know two. Me know with the wife.
Yeah, two handsome son. They're really handsome, really. Especially the one with the locks, looking like he's boxing. Yeah, he's very handsome. So I don't know. But if something is up, because sometimes before I go and look after the hospital and give the hospital them oh yes, this is what I tell you. This is what I didn't want to tell you from the other day. Oh, listen, I have a brother that is a doctor, and he was in Canada because he operated a friend of mine. That's why I know Onis, our brother, who is a doctor, because there was a program and the young boy, it was the Green family that's on YouTube. There was a little boy that had something grow and is near his neck, and he operated on that boy this year. And not only got a brother who is a doctor.
I know a brother, but I don't know the profession.
No, and my friend tell me he's because he did a good job for her. He operated her in Canada. Yes, and she told me that yesterday. Because I've been hearing about a rumor that he have a brother who is a doctor, but I never know what's his name. Is it begin with R or B or something? His first name, but he's an oldness. And I think he have a hospital in Jamaica. Forget where the hospital is. I operate on that young boy in that hospital. It costs a lot of money, but you know, he did a fantastic job, because I see the young boy come back to say thanks to those who helped him to get the operation.
I must check that out.
Yes, he have a brother. He was a doctor named Onis. Okay? All right, darling. That's what I wanted to tell you from the other day I hear about it. But my friend confirmed it yesterday that he did operate on her.
Oh.
And I know this little young boy, because when the Green's family, family, and the gentleman was saying, Owen is going to do the operation. Yeah. And he did a fantastic job on that little young boy. Now he can go back to school without that big tumor on his neck. Yes. He did a fantastic job. I must tell you that. Only should be like his brother, that do good. Okay then, yeah?
All right.
Yeah,
thank you, yeah. All right. I must check that out. Hold on. Let me see if Google can help me. He have 3 brothers and 2 sisters. He is the only child born to both his father, Morris Holness, and his mother, Coral Harvey Williams. He have several half-siblings from both. I say not come upstairs. But I will research one of them there. I don't know, because I don't really love, so I don't know. Janet Blair, Kevin Mark. I never hear it either, so, you know, I not say no, but I don't know. Alright. I want you to listen to,
I was saying, Madam Speaker, that the government has given Petrojam.
This is a...
President and Minister, yes, we saw the event yesterday, and we welcome the Ministry of Finance move to engage more MSMEs in state procurement process. We saw it. Go ahead and applaud it. Go ahead and applaud it. However, Minister, we are calling for the consideration to be given to repealing certain aspects of the set-aside order of 2019. Amending Section 5, Minister, would immediately expand the range of procurement opportunities available to MSME and unlocking, as clearly you are attempting to do, more participation across multiple sectors and value chain. So, Mr. President and Minister, we look forward to the inclusion of the MSMEs, and we will be tracking the extent to which they are.
Alan Bernard. I think a lot of people overlook him, and I'm brilliant, you know. Very brilliant. Him a very good idea. So I was trying to show them, say, the procurement, if that's a problem, they could adjust the procurement way of how things done. So all this whole new thing about Nara. Nara is just another way of robbery. That's all Nara is about. Very intelligent. I know say a lot of people may not pay him no much attention, you know. Because sometimes when you know the type of person where push up yourself in a nothing, people underestimate your value. Very brilliant man. Always talk some things with real sense. Yeah, man. Very, 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 very. I think more people pay attention to Damian Crawford more than him. But I tell you something. I listen to him. Alright, I'm gonna play another clip, make you hear him. How brilliant him is.
So this is not merely a debate about gambling, Mr. President.
Listening on the
It
gambling.
is about who owns Jamaica's development pathways, who benefits from it, and who is being systematically excluded from it. Mr. President, the regulations established the operational framework for casino gaming in Jamaica. Licensing, compliance, surveillance, reporting, enforcement, and all the other things you would have heard from the leader of government business earlier. They give life to the Casino Gaming Act and formally enable casino operations within the integrated resort development framework. These are large-scale tourism complexes combining hotels, entertainment, and gaming. The government has been clear. Casinos will not be standalone. They will be embedded within exclusive, high-end tourism enclaves. They are intended to diversify the product. But Mr. President, this is precisely where the concerns begin. Because when we examine the model of development in advance, a troubling pattern emerges. The IRD model is presented as modern, diversified, and globally competitive. But in practice, Mr. President, it represents something else. It represents the consolidation of economic activity within privately controlled coastal enclaves. Within these spaces, beaches, entertainment, culture, commerce, and now casino gaming are built into a closed-loop tourism ecosystem. The Prime Minister himself described it. If you do not gamble, you go to the beach. If not the beach, you go on tours within the same resort ecosystem. Mr. President, let us be clear. This is not diversification. This is internalization. And when economic activity is internalized within private resorts, it simultaneously externalized away from the people. Mr. President, let us look at the beach access and management policy. On paper, the policy promises expanded public access, protection of prescriptive rights, and the sustainable management of coastal assets, among other things. But in reality, we face a stark contradiction. Jamaica already has limited publicly accessible coastlines. Advocacy groups have argued that access remains structurally constrained, and private coastal developments continue to expand. So I ask, Mr. President, how do we reconcile a policy that promises access with a development model that consolidates beaches within private resorts? Because the IRD model does not exist in isolation. It depends fundamentally on prime coastal real estate. And history has shown, Mr. President, that where large-scale tourism enclaves expand, public access contracts. Now, Mr. President, we are introduced to a third layer, NARA. The government tells us that NARA will accelerate reconstruction, coordinate large-scale investment, mobilize billions of US dollars in financing, fast-track both public and private projects. And crucially, Mr. President, NARA will include fast-track strategic projects, many of which will be led by private sector and will be focused on development in our coastal zones. So when we connect the dots, casino regulations enable IRD models. Beach policy ambiguously protects access. NARA accelerate large-scale private coastal projects. What we are witnessing is the emergence of a coordinated development regime, a regime that risks fast-tracking exclusion rather than securing inclusion. Mr. President, this is not about beaches, it's about economic participation. The IRD model has a capital, large-scale investment approach. Ownership is external or elite. Entry barriers are high. Linkages to local communities.
Very smart. I don't know what's wrong with the internet. A lot of people may not pay attention to him, but, and that's what I notice, you know, people with brilliance, people not pay attention to them. You see people that with the gimmicks, you remind you of Cat Core. Very brilliant. Very intelligent.
Entry barriers are high.
Very intelligent. But tell us rain fall this week at Jamaica. I see some water. Boy, I mean I know people them down. So some people in a hurricane era, they flood out again. You imagine them just try to put something together. Right now, I think it Walla, St. Elizabeth, especially Black River, come back down. I think it's below the sea level. The amount of water I see run through that the place there, that have to be the sea come over upon the land. And yeah, you saw the video? I never did save the video, and I know if I find it right now. So in the news also, the guy that beat up the other one at Casey finally been charged for assault. Now, I don't know if any of you are looking at what's happening. Before the election, you hear, oh, crime gone down, crime gone down. All of a sudden now, every day, and it's still coming out with a line, but it is down. Crime I get out of hand. Crime shouldn't be no political tool because it affects everybody. And we keep lying to score political points. If they no, I'm going to criticize something tonight. I'm going to show you something. All of this week we're on a topic about Satan counterfeit on my morning program. No, there's there's a song that we sing. The vilest offender who truly believe that moment from Jesus a pardon receive. Now, I see this poster circulating on social media. Ruth and Boaz. I want somebody to listen and hear it. All white conference. And the host is Daniela Simit Wright. And the guest speakers are Grace Hamilton, Pastor Vivian Robinson, Prophetess Sheena Lynn Anson, and Minister Jody Ann Pantry. The tickets are for 6,000 VIP and 3,000 not VIP. And it will be held at Emmanuel Apostolic Portmore. Good night, Betty Ann. And I say I'm going to talk about it on my platform because I want them to scroll and hear it. No. It no matter who we are. Once we repent, God forgive us. Anybody know who is Grace Hamilton? Type in the comment. Maybe I don't learn, but I'm just going to ask a question. Is it that she repent of her sins? Is she born again? Yeah, I know, man, I know things, yeah. Because I ask a question because I don't know and I'm a little bit curious, you know? So before me criticize, me want to find out. I am asking the question because maybe if on TikTok and you're listening to me, type in the comment. Because that would be such a great move that she would have repent and turn and serve our Lord and Savior. Oh, well, Fergie, you're so mad. You're a very smart person. Fergie said, I'm not a big Christian, but I know there's no VIP section for heaven. Mr. Vian, the lesson was so on point for this week. Satan counterfeit. I want to use this opportunity to tell you now. You say God business? God business or God business. Stop mix up God business with rhetoric. They just say that you can't throw wine in a dirty vessel. If any man be in Christ, he is a new creature. Now, you see where the church gone wrong? You see, say, the people that were jump up out there and a carry on. And I say, they're not real now. You say, me come here and tell you, say, them people are not real. That's say, I criticize me, I criticize. Look at it manifest before we. Look at it manifest before us. Them not real. All the unbeliever are going to take we serious. You see, on the day of Pentecost, when they were told to tarry in the upper room, oh, so Betty Ann is saying me, but that's why I asked the question at the beginning. Because we would have known so she baptized. One thing when lady saw they give her life to God, everybody says that she did go to church, go get baptized. She baptized. And she not perfect, but she had tried. The church need to take a... Hello. The only message me that have for she is repentance. And then when she repent, oh, yes, I stitch it too. Yeah, yeah, stitch it too. Stitch it, they get baptized, yeah. Um, you know who they get baptized to? What's her name again? This singer girl, I forget her name. She did get baptized in the same church too, you know. But she gone back and sing her song them. Etana. Etana did get baptized in the church too. The same church where Lady Saw get baptized in. But at least they made the right step. How can Spice, and I hope Spice hear this, Spice stop take this thing for joke here? Is either you give up and come in at the thing 100%. Me want to know how you going to tell the sinner them say. You see, you don't have this notion to talk about. Come as you are and God accept you. That's a lie from the pit of hell. That's a lie from the pit of hell. You must repent. Mean you change. You have to make a change. You have to make a change. You have to make a change. And if nobody don't want to tell you why you feel comfortable and make you feel like say, you have to change, sister. And you know it too. So which part in there for VIP? Which church meeting have VIP? You see what I'm telling you if you understand and learn about Satan counterfeit. At which part in the church you not gonna put the people them VIP? Are who in there better than who? Are who in the church better than who? Who inside of the church is a very important person more than the other man inside there. Oh yeah, she not bad to Colleen Davis, yeah. Them people they start to live a like a principle life too, you know. Yeah. Talk to me. Oh, so you're saying the VIP will get to the front line, but they may get to the line to go to hell first. You're right. You see, we are taking this thing for joke, you know. And this is a serious thing. Anyway, we talk about it in the coming days. Back to the politics. Women conference. And Spice a guest speaker. But she not safe. No, me say, The teaching is so on point this week here. No, man. It couldn't be another fitting time. Me telling you, so them not save. Me telling you, so all of them want to see on social media, girl. Them not save. Green defend Nara bill amidst mounting criticism. Alright, let me see. When did I say something? Alright, Winnie, thank you for this. I will look at it when I finish.
Remove the tumor from his neck. It was really, really big. And I'm going to show you him now when he's a green family, so you got to move it to see the child. Because you know you cannot go on through that, but it's a YouTuber that is a very nice family that do it and get charity help. The people sending to help him, it costs real money, girl, million. So he did it. So I'm going to show you him now when he better. This is him now that he, after some weeks, a month, the operation was a success. Down beside his shirt there, you see where they cut the tumor from. It was really bad.
Not a save. No, me I tell you, man, this thing I get from bad to worse, man. It I get from bad to worse. Anyway, so me just see this come up. Green defend Nara bill amidst mounting criticism. I don't have nothing to defend Floyd Green. The bill has too much flaw. We can't have no secrecy to no bill. We can't have one CEO making all the decision. It can't work. Plus, now got the procurement. It cannot work. And we, the opposition, will not allow it. So prepare on yourself. You couldn't expect you to come and say you're not support it. You're mad? Andrew got turn your constituency, you know. Where down there got turn in again? Thank you, Vian. How will Vian send come get me now with that name? Let me see what this name. Laughing Disco. The man I sing for his supper. No. Out of fun and joke, people. Seriously now. You know, me plan for we play like a game tonight. Smart City, yeah. Andrew got turn in constituency in a smart city, so him can't come say nothing wrong with the bill. Oh, you said my friend granddaughter just pressed my phone. Tell her to keep press the phone. A good somebody that I press the phone. Alright. Long time we not done a little game. Remember one time when me just starting a program here, you know. On Friday nights we would have do games. You remember? But we sing songs when we start off. A long time we not done no songs and all of that. So you remember this one me telling about the So I'm going to shuffle the card. And the first person to get the card that I have in my hand correct will get 5 points, and over tic-tac-toe, and the first person to reach 50 points will get, in Jamaica terms, that go now. We want to give away $5 credit. No, forget say in Jamaica money. That would be $1,000. $1,000. Alright, so I'm shuffle. Alright, so pick one card in my hand. Who can tell me what in my hand? Type in the comment. 800 for $5. Alright. So that going to be the amount they will get. No, I don't want you to tell me if I spend. I want you to tell me if it's maybe I go to from 1 to 12. So I want you to tell me if I have a jack, me have a queen, me have a 8, me have a 10, me have a 9, me have 1, me have 2, me have 3. We have ace of spade. No. It's a spade, but it's not an ace. 5, no. Jack, Betty get it. See it here? Jack of spade. So Betty got 5 points. Hold on, let me write them down. Betty got 5 points. We have to have like a fun sometime. Play work and now play. Make Jack a dull boy. Alright, so let me write down. So Betty Ann gone 5 points. Alright. TikTok, I don't want to get this to you know. Remember, it's $5 credit US, which is 800 Jamaican. Alright. Okay, then slipper boy. Alright, I'm going to cut it in the middle and put it on top, and then I'm going to take off this one. The first person to get it. Vian say 8. Doreen Mackenzie says 7. No. This one in my hand. TikTok, nobody over TikTok now guess. 8 of heart. No. 4 of heart. No. 3. Yeah. Doreen Mackenzie, 3 of heart. Doreen Mackenzie, 3 of heart. So Doreen gone 5. So Betty 5 and Doreen 5. It's the race to the finish line. Who first get 50 points. Alright, again. Janet Blair is a queen of heart. No. Queen, no. Betty said 10, no. Ace, no. Betty said 9, no. Ace spade, no. TikTok. 4, no. King, no. No king. Somebody must get it now. 8, no. King of diamond, no. 7, no. Doreen Mackenzie get it. Quick deuce. We call this two in it. We call it deuce. Two of heart. Doreen get it. So Doreen gone 10. 5 more for Doreen. Let me put this right in front of us. So I'm going to go by the 7 minutes. All right. It's Friday night, games night. We're going to start go back with games night for Friday. Oh no, let me shuffle this again. I don't want about the same number. Alright. New number. So me go now a clue. I Amos. Brenda says 7. No. 2. No. But me put back the 2 a while ago. King. No. 9. No. No 9. No queen. No 6. No 10. Not 5. No A. Beryl Levy. Beryl Levy say A. No, I see one number a while ago. No, Betty Ann said 4. Yeah, 4. See there? 4 by Betty Ann. So Betty Ann gone 1 more. So that's 10. 10 for Betty Ann and 10 for Doreen. Alright. Tell me what this one is now. Over TikTok. Yes, Betty Ann, the King of Kings and the Lords of Lords. Kings of Kings and Lord of Lords. Yeah. Betty Ann a leader now, man. Betty Ann gone 15. Betty Ann need 35 more points. Forget 800 Jamaican dollar. $5 US credit. Guess now. Betty Ann a 4 eye. Look like she see. No queen. No, card partner got to 20. It stop at 12. No queen. No queen. No queen. No queen. No queen. No queen. Go on type. When me see right answer, me answer. Over TikTok. Trying a lot, no man. No. Yes, Janet Blair is. Janet Blair is the winner. Janet Blair. So Janet Blair gone 5. All right, we're going to see who get the 5. We're going to see who get the $5 credit tonight. Bob Hill. Bob Hill in the game too. All right, Bob Hill. No, I'm not give back the same something them all the time. Let me get that down. Let me see this one now. All right, yes. Go for this one now. Hold on. Janet, Dory, hold on. Me no want to get mixed up. You're saying when me show, I never 8, you know, is A. Ace, we call it ace or is number 1. You see the A is 1. Is it count for number 1 on the card pack? And it can also count for number 13. Depends on how we play the game. But we play from 1 to 12. So when I use it for 13, we use it for 1. So she put in the A, so that's why she get it right. Alright, so hold on now. Hold on. Let me shuffle back the card again. New game. Now, go ahead now. Tell me which card in my hand. What number card in my hand? It was at the same time. Oh, what happened? I don't know, sometimes this causes a little confusion. Is what I see come up first. So maybe from your point of view, you see yourself. But I see Janet Blair first. So that is the reason. So I have to get who I see first on my screen. Alright? This now. Oh, Betty and really have double I, man. Double I for Betty for true, see that? Number 10. One more for Betty and number 10. In our young days when we are go to church tonight, Friday night, or that be young people night, we play games and we do Bible sword in hand. Yeah, me need to start the sword in hand too. Yeah. Sword in hand and have little enjoyment. Let me see this one. I can't give it that. Well, this the brother you love come up in my honey, man. Don't want to come already to me. Want something I'm not get. I'm not sitting around there. Alright. Read it again. What number in my hand? No, no king, no queen. No jack. No 6. 9. No, man, Betty Anna see what going. No, I'm going to hide them, man. Betty Anna sit through the back of the car, them, man. Betty Ann after be seen through the back of the car. Alright, hold on. Make sure I hold on my hand real low. Type now. Tell me the number now. No queen. No 7. No 5. Doreen Mackenzie says 6. Doreen Mackenzie. Doreen Mackenzie says 6. So let me tell you the score. Betty Ann 25. Doreen Mackenzie 15. And Janet Blair 5. Go ahead now. Go ahead now. No, Betty. No, Betty. No, man. Betty must have sit behind the car them. She's a queen. And she's right. It's the queen. One more for Betty. Betty got 30 points. She's going to need 20 points for win. And if you do better now in people, so she's going to beat her. Alright. Da 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 da. Tell me the number now. Tell me the number now. Tell me the number now. Just tell me the number now. Betty Ann said 5 again. No, sir. Betty Ann, you put 5 up there, you're right. No, sir. Betty Ann just run away with it, sir. Alright. I'm going to catch all of you now. I'm going to look for the card when I want to show. No, I'm not going to get no one now for this time. And then I gotta think about this. I wish number that though. Alright, no one here. Yeah. You say hold down the card, alright, hold it down. But she can't see behind the card, you know. No. Beryl say 11. No. 8. No, me take out the joker not in it. David say 6. Fergie say 10. Betty Ann say 5. 8. Doreen Mackenzie get it. Number 3. 3 of diamond. Doreen Mackenzie. Alright, game I get nice. Yeah, but all of them play already now. What is it me holding my hand? Doreen said 9. David said 10. Betty said 4. 7. 8. Jack, no. King, no. 2, no. King, no. S, no. 7, no. 5, no. 8, no. Ace, no. Queen, no. Queen, no. 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 If somebody can't pick this a number now from me, I say no, no, no. 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 6. I can't believe that everybody has skipped running number. When I got 5, when I got 7, everybody left out the 6. So Betty Ann get the 6 again. So I'm going to give another score. 10, 20, 30, 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. Betty Ann at 40 points. Doreen Mackenzie and 20 points. Janet Blair and 5 points. Yeah, me give you the mark for the 6. Tell me this now and now. No. 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 Yes, Doreen. 8. 8 of diamond. So Doreen got 5 more. It win already, number 8. Go again. No, no, no. You can't only write one number. You can't write so much number. No, no, Betty. No, no, no. One number. Make up your mind which one. No. Not a soul pan TikTok I get nothing. No. No, 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 no. Yeah, number 4. 4 of diamond. Alright. 5 more for better. Let me see how much you show now. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. Betty want one more to be the winner. Go ahead now. No. Jack. Yes, Fergie. Fergie name gone pan the book. No, Jack. Fergie name gone pan it. No, at least Fergie gone 5. Fergie gone 5. Alright. Go ahead now. No king, no king, no king, no 8, no queen, no 8, no 9, number 8. Number, oh, oh my gosh. Me get it, sorry, may I do it back over, It was 7, me do it wrong. Sorry for that, me do it back over. Go ahead now. Go ahead now. No. No 8, no 6, no 5, no 4, number 2. Number 2, number 2. And that's Betty Ann. So let me count that now. Seems like we have a winner. We have a winner. We have a winner. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So Betty Ann with 50 points, followed by Doreen Mackenzie with 25 points. 25 points. Janet Blair with 5 points and Fergie with 5 points. Put your hands together and give it up for Betty Ann is the winner in this segment. Yeah, I will send you your credit. I know your number. I will send you credit. Don't worry. All right, so that's one game. I'm going to write down something now, and then I will show it to you, whoever get it. Wait, fuck me name again, man. Okay. So I'm writing it down so we'll get it. Alright, I'm thinking of a river. I am thinking of a river in Jamaica. Guess the river that I am thinking of. I'm thinking of a river. Which river am I thinking? Type in the comment. I'm thinking of a river. Ryamina, Black River, no. I'm thinking of a river. I'm thinking of a river. White River, no. I'm thinking of a river. Royal Kobe, no. Great River, no. I'm thinking of a river. Salt River, no. Red River, no. I'm thinking of a river. 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 Duns River, no. What are the river them in Jamaica, man? Cabarita River, no. Alright, I'm going to give you a clue. Milk River, no. Salt River, no. Mumbai River, no. Alright, I'm giving you a clue. It's in the parish of Westmoreland. It's in the parish of Westmoreland. Ryamina is not in Westmoreland. The river is in Westmoreland. The river is in Westmoreland. East Coast River, no. Ryamina, no. Ryamina is not in Westmoreland. Ryamina is in Clarendon. Cabarita River, no. The river I'm thinking of is in Westmoreland. That's a clue. We have to do more of them something, you know. The river I am thinking of is in Westmoreland. Duns River is not in Westmoreland. The Roaring River. That's it. See it here? The Roaring River. You remember when I tell you I got to Petersfield and I told you that I crossed the Roaring River or the water pretty in the road? So Doreen get 5 points. It's the Roaring River. Hold on. That's Doreen. So Doreen got 5 points. Alright. Let me see if I go in now. Alright. I'm thinking of a mountain in Jamaica. Let me write down it. The mountain I think about. I'm thinking of a mountain in Jamaica. Blue Mountain, no. Me know not gonna say that too quick. Me not gonna know it so quick. A mountain in Jamaica. Ina, no. Not Jankro Mountain neither. I know not gonna know them one the easy. Jankro, Dan, no. Dan Frigory Mountain, no. No. Duns Mountain, no. Come on, Red Mountain, no. Dry Harbor, no. Inch. So then in the river, I learned we used to go to school and we had a social study, you know. Me have to go to one of me know, so then I go to get it, you know. Mary Mountain. Our Mary Mountain there. Actually, when I'm going to give you a clue. When I was doing my care package on Coffee Mountain, no. And I drove through the parish of Westmoreland. And I actually saw the sign and I didn't know that there was a mountain in Jamaica by that sign. So again, I'm going to give you a clue. After I left Westmoreland and go to another parish, I saw the sign. So I'm going to give you a clue. It's in the parish of Hanover. The mountain I'm thinking about is in the parish of Hanover. So anybody first get it now? No. Santa Cruz. No, it's in the parish of Hanover. It's in the parish of Hanover. No, Great River, I think is in Trelawney, you know. There's a lot of river in St. Anne's when we were driving, I see them, that ends in the sea. Jamaica have a whole heap of river, you know. Ragged Mountain, Red River. It's not river we're talking about now, it's mountain. Alright, nobody not getting it, so I'm going to pass it over. It's Dolphin Head Mountain. It's in the parish of Hanover. It's Dolphin Head Mountain in the parish of Hanover. So you learn that new. Alright, let me see where else me forgive them now. How many parishes are in Jamaica? 14. Fergie get that. Alright, so Fergie gone 5. Fergie gone 5. Fergie first get it Doreen and Janet. Fergie first. Alright. Alright, me see the next one for ask, I don't know. Just Jamaica question them. Alright. Who was the first Prime Minister of Jamaica? The first Prime Minister of Jamaica was Bustamante. That's right, Fergie gone 10. Sir William Alexander Bustamante was the first Prime Minister of Jamaica. Imagine him a Norman Manley sit down and he win Norman Manley, you know. Alright. Jamaica history now. Jamaica history. How many airports are in Jamaica? How many airports are in Jamaica? David said 4. Bob Hill is right. 3. 3 international airports are in Jamaica. 3 international airports are in Jamaica. I said some person put 4. Betty Ann put 4. Let me see who's the first person who put 3. I think it's Bob Hill. Alright, so it's Norman Manley in Kingston, Montego Bay, and St. Mary. We're not talking about the little tinsel pen or all of that. They are not international airport. So commercial airlines cannot land there. Alright. Let me see which other question I for ask now. Jamaica first national hero. Good night, Andrea. Jamaica first national hero. Garvey, yes, Marcus Mosiah Garvey. So Babel gone 10. Good night, Maureen. Alright, so we have like a games night tonight. With a card game, guessing. And now we are doing a little quiz of Jamaica. Alright. Which Prime Minister made the first highway in Jamaica? The first highway in Jamaica was under which Prime Minister of Jamaica? PJ. That's right, PJ. PJ Patterson Highway. PJ. Not Portia. PJ Patterson. The highway where Portia met, then take it, put Edward Seaga name on it. Alright, let me say again. We were so going to school and so give it all of them something. I have to think back to. How many, oh, my answer, you know, so we said this already on the program, and I bet you tonight, I bet you when my answer it tonight again, somebody not remember. Remember when we had discussed about Christopher Tufton, and I will ask this question. How many hospitals are in Jamaica? Anybody remember it? How many hospitals are in Jamaica? David is a 4 hospital. Public hospitals. Betty said none. Andrea says 17. Now, how many public hospitals operate by the government is in Jamaica? Not there. Oh, Doreen Mackenzie said 24. Yeah. That's when we talked about it the last time. 24 hospitals operating within the public health sector that are under government. 24. And that was Doreen. Let me see who it was again. Doreen Mackenzie. All right. We're going to mathematics now. We're going to maths now. So the first person for right there. Answer. All right. We'll get it. It's 24. 12 times 12. 12 multiplied by 12 give you how much? Remember the book back now, you know. 12 multiplied by 12. 144. Let me see who get it first. Hold on. Audrey. Andrea. Andrea. Get it. Andrea Raya. All right. What about you? You say laugh out loud. But you come last, man. You come way down. Andrea Roy, I'll get it before you, Fergie. All right. Um, 12 fives equal. 12 fives equal. 60. Bob L. Bob L get it. All right, I'm going to add a maths now. Go and give you no Go and give you no Go and go to CXC maths. All right. Let me see which one before going to now. Going to now. No, that the one they don't have to go work at all. All right. 1/8 plus 15/4 times 2/2. I come second first. As I say, when you come up on my page. 1/8 plus 15/4 times 2/2. The answer going to be in fractions. So now give me the answer in a fraction. Let me tell you again. 1/8 plus 15/4 times 2/2. Where's the is it right, Fergie? I don't know what you see on your screen, but I can show you what I see on mine. That yours were second. Listen to the maths again. 1/8 plus 15. So 1/8 plus 15/4 times 2 over times 2. I left Jamaica since 7th grade, auntie. Easy, you know, one of the easiest maths that. $36.5, no, it's in a fraction. Repeat, all right. So it's 1/8, so it's 1/8, 1/8, plus 15/4. And you're going to multiply it by times 2 over times 2. I am drinking, not helping. Sorry, me not want blackboard, so you know. Nobody not come up with the answer? It's 24.3. You must get the answer in a fraction. Let me give it again. It's 1/8 over 1/8 times 15/4. No, wrong. 1/8 plus 15/4 times 2 times over 2. All right. 9.5. It's a fraction, not a whole number. All right, so let's look at it now. So you have 1/8 plus 15/4, right? And you got times 2 that and times 2 it. So all you're going to do this is going to use the top, multiply the top, and use the bottom, multiply the bottom. And then you're going to say 2 times 15 is 30 plus the 1. So you're going to have 31. Plus, you're going to have 2 times 4, going to give you 8. 15/8. No. 2 times 4 going to give you 8. You saw you're going to multiply it? $75. Doreen Mackenzie would have been the closest to the answer. But it's something you're missing at the top. Make you not get it right, Doreen. But you're the closest to the answer. A lot of people can't do fraction, you know. So we need a board for work it out for show you. No. The 8 under the bottom is correct. At the top part you don't get right. So may I give you a little clue so you get it. But you're the closest to it. 30/20. No. The answer is 31/8. You know why? The 8 remains. See it here? Let me show you. Can you see how it work out? 31/8 is the answer. Maureen, work it out. Alright, I'm going to easy on that now. I'm not going to such a hard one. Let me look on easy one. Alright, now when it's supposed to ease, you know, this one. You got it, and alright, she got it. Alright. Me gonna easy son. Alright, so I'm going to math, but I'm going to English now. I'm going to English now. Easy, easy English. So I'm going to tell you now why to give me. You got it. Just got it. Alright. I search songs online daily. Give me the verb in the sentence. I search songs online daily. Tell me the verb in that sentence. Search. Yes, Fergie. Search. Search is a doing word. So Fergie, get that one first. Alright. He answers all the tough questions. Identify the verb. He answers all the tough questions. Oh, Bobby, let's say him first. Alright, let me tell you now the social media platform. You may see it from your end as first, but on my end, so let me show you from my gadget. Alright, so Bobby say, let me show Bobby now. Let me show you. Alright. Search, Phyllis, Andrea, Fergie, Bob Hill. I think you're right, you know. Bob Hill come up first before Fergie. So you're right. You're right. Bob Hill. Let me give you 5 points. Yeah. Bob Hill, Fergie, Phyllis Jackson, Andrea Royal. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to correct that. Alright. Let me see now. I am Maureen, right? Let me see who first no right answer. Fergie say answer. Bobby say answer. Andrea say answer. So let me look on this one. Who first? Let me see here so too. So on my own, I'm seeing Andrea. Andrea, answer first. Andrea. So we need to get to 50 now. Let me see. Let me give another points now. Doreen Mackenzie, 10. Fergie, 15. Bob Hill, 25. and Andrea 10. So Bob will need 25 more. All right. Oh, Bob Hill doesn't want JC, so it's a battle. Okay, Andrea said, oh, it's okay, I start late, but enjoying the challenge. You like it? David Price says. So, me never know I saw me done still. Are you remember for night, me there, me not coughing on that. Are you coming, me drink my water. Lady said she never know she done still tonight. Are you make me laugh and cough? Are you make me have to laugh? Me thinking it bright naughty. So you did never want answer because you don't know none of the answer there. Oh my God. Hey, the comrade, them have a bright over here now. Because they have a teacher over here. They have a teacher over here. Alright, let me see if I go now. Alright, let me give you a little sorting on. Let me go on a little sorting on now. We have blood and fire comrade. Little sorting on. Alright, so I'm going to use the gadgets and find it. Sorting on. Alright, I'm going to it easy. I'm just going as Psalms 119. And then I'm going to read the verse and first find it. I'm not giving it so hard. I'm going to try spice up my night then. I'm going to have one night where I'm going to talk relationship. One night, Friday night, I'm going to be games night. Unless there's a pressing issue. Alright, Psalms 119. So I'm in the book of Psalms 119. So I'm going to read a verse, and you must tell me which verse. The first person to find it, fine. Your words is very pure. Therefore, your servants love it. Your words is very pure. Therefore, your servants love it. Which verse am I reading? Which verse am I? 140. That really get it. 140. I won't even try. Why? Oh no. Forget saying I booked my right. Doreen Mackenzie. Alright. So now I understand more than the ancient because I keep your precepts. I understand more than the ancient because I keep your precept. I'm still in Psalms 119. That's why I use that one. It's very long, Phyllis. Person to find the verse, get 5 points. $100. Verse 100. David have 155. No, it's verse 100. 5 more for Doreen Mackenzie. All right. Your words is true from the beginning, and every one of your righteous judgment endure forever. Your truth, your word is true from the beginning. That's why you need extra lesson. Oh my goodness. No. Your words is true from the beginning. 160. Doreen, you know it, man. Doreen know it good. All right, Doreen, and fire. So let me tell you now. Doreen and 25, Babylon 25, Fergie and 15, Andrea Royal and 10. That's where it is now. So the next person to get the next 5 questions I'm asking, if one person get it, they win. And if not, we go further. All right, I'm going to a different passage now. When I get it too quick. All right. I'm in the book of St. Mark. I'm going to tell you the chapter. I'm in St. Mark chapter 6. And he called unto him the 12 and began to send them forth by 2 and 2 and gave them power over unclean spirit. Which verse am I reading? St. Mark 6. No man, I come out of Psalms 119. I mean St. Mark chapter 6. And he called out unto him the 12. But it's gonna take long now to find it, boy. Mm-hmm. Seven. Hi, Letia. I never know you were on. Yes, Letia. Letia, join the ball and roll tonight. Verse 7. All right, so I'm going to think now and you must tell me. As a matter of fact, let me write it so that you don't say I cheat you. I'm thinking. Okay, okay. I'm thinking of a king in the Bible. There's a lot of king, but you have to tell me the one I'm thinking. No, it's not David and it's not Herod. Not Solomon either. Not Saul. I know that I get them the too quick. Thinking of a king. I'm giving you a clue about the king. The king of a vision. and was troubled in his spirit. No. Thank you, Suzette. Nebuchadnezzar. I know it was right, even though you're not spell it right, I know it. Him got a vision and he was troubled. Alright. So let me give you 5 more, Bobby. So now you're on 30 points. Doreen Mackenzie on 25 points. Fergie on 15 points. Andrea on 10 points. And Letia on 5 points. Right. I am thinking of a leopard. No, not a leopard. I'm thinking of a man with leprosy. Thinking of a man with leprosy. There was a man I know. No, a man with leprosy. There was a man I know, leopard white as snow. And his name was Naaman. Doreen Mackenzie, get that, yeah? So no, they like a Sunday school song. There was a man I know, he was a leopard white as snow, and he went away to the old river Jordan to wash his sins away. And his name was Naaman, and he took one dip, and he dippy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. And he came out clean, and he came out clean, and he came out clean. Oh, I know them like a Sunday school song. I gave it to you, Bobby. I gave it to you. I said I know it. You were spelling it incorrect, but I know that's what you want to say. I never know that little Sunday school song. No, man, I forgot teaching us some little things. There was a man I know, he was a leopard white as snow, and he went away to the old river Jordan to wash his sins away, and his name was Naaman, and he took one dip, and he dippy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. And he came out clean, and he came out clean. The dipping would bring it to memory. Oh, the dip part bring it to memory. Antigen for the leprosy mantis, me first checking again. My Sunday school was never so fun. My Sunday school was always fun, Nadi, when we go Sunday school. Children, we are climbing Jacob's ladder. We are climbing Jacob's ladder. Children, we are climbing Jacob's ladder. Soldiers of the cross. Everyone go higher and higher. And we try to reach higher, like a pick the way and them. It was fun. Alright, so this is where the fun is going to stop for tonight. So let me see who I'm going to give the winnings to. Let me give one more question so that no one can say, well, I tried to make anyone win. But let me tell you the scores. Doreen Mackenzie, 30 points. Bob Hill, 30 points. Fergie, 15 points. Andrea, 10 points. And Letia, 5 points. Bob Hill, I gave it. You said your first name, man? Hold on, let me check. Oh, you're right. Neiman. Alright, let me give you 5. Alright. What next question me go on now? Me just want to find something out of my head. I'm thinking of a prophetess. I'm thinking of a prophetess. Oh, you say, alright, may I get the last Bible question? Deborah. Yeah, Deborah. Alright, may I go give one more social study question. Give me the name of the longest river in Jamaica and how many miles? The first person to type it in, the longest river in Jamaica. Black River. Bob Hill, write that down. Black River. Black River is the longest river in Jamaica. Black River. You can check that out. So you learn something tonight. So this is where we stop for tonight. So, so Doreen Mackenzie, 30 points. Fergie, 15 points. Bob Hill, 10, 20, 30, 45, 45 points. Maybe I could just go out to the 50 points so nobody don't think I stop. So let me just find two more. Another question. Which parish was the first capital of Jamaica? Yeah, get bright now, Nadi. Which parish was the first capital of Jamaica? Fergie, St. Catherine, yes. When did Christopher Columbus discover Jamaica? Bob Hill, it could be you this time. It's Fergie this time, put St. Catherine. I'm not sure, I'm not blind. Hold on. Fergie says St. Catherine. First. I'm sure of that this time. Yeah. When did Christopher Columbus discover Jamaica? I said somebody put 1494. Now they put 1492. Doreen Mackenzie said 1484. Bob Hill, look back on the platform carefully and see who first type it in. Make him double check that first. You're saying me. I'm going to tell you that I didn't see you first, Bob Hill. I look back on the thing. You passed this semester. When did Christopher Columbus discover Jamaica? Oh my goodness. No. Let me look good at who right first, yeah, because I don't want to get nobody. Let me say who first write the answer. 1494. I'm not sure now, Bob Hill, you cannot. 1472. No. Bob Hill. Jen, it's me. Fergie put 1494. Then Bob Hill of 1494. Then Nadia of 1492. Then Doreen of 1484. So Bob Hill, I want you to look careful again. Look good if you don't say Fergie before you. Like you're in a prep school bag. Hi, Barbara. It's 1494. Christopher Columbus discovered Jamaica 1494, according to what they say. So I say Fergie. You're talking about St. Catherine? No, Bob Hill. Look again. A Fergie first, right? St. Catherine. You know I'm not cheating, right? So, Fergie. It's 1375. Who were the first inhabitants of Jamaica? You would get into Campion. The Tienos. Alright, so Bobby, you get the last one, so you're the winner. Message me on my WhatsApp so that I can get your number because we can write it here. Alright? So the winner for this segment is Bob Hill. Put your hands together for Bob Hill. And the first round was Betty Ann. So we have a male and a female winner. A male and a female winner tonight. Very nice. Alright? Alright. You know what we could do? One night we can have. I just show sometimes we want for the one place, man. We never can play that song. Yeah, good job, Bob Hill. Good job. Good job, Doreen Mackenzie. You did well. You did well. Maureen. Alright, I'm still of 0. David. David, you have 0. You love it, Maureen, yeah. We usually do this on Friday. See, Barbara is here. She know we used to do this one at a time, but politics take up with time and we don't do. But we're going to have like a fun, man. We have to put some like a fun into our thing. So, I think I'm going to change up the nights and have a night like English language or maths or something. Something. You know, we could end up do maths now too, you know, because CXA coming up and we could do some maths. David Price, you still have 0. Next time you try to be early, Maureen. This is fun. Yeah, it's fun, man. We need a little fun. Our life need balance. Life is about balance, you hear? Don't make because you go to church you can't have a little fun. There's nothing to have a little fun and enjoy yourself. So I really want to say to all of you, I really love and appreciate you coming here tonight. And it's fun. Alright, it's fun. I like the card game. And if it was possible, we could have domino too. And we could have snake and leather. And we could have Monopoly. And we could have dominoes. So many little things for fun. You know? For those of married people, for those of the married couple, you can get yourself a little card pack and your husband can play a little game before you go to bed. And just spice up your life, you know? Just play strip me. Anybody win? Have a strip. And have fun. Alright? So, it's a pleasure having you on tonight. And we're going to make it better. Have a good night to every one of you. And let your sleep be sweet. Yes, Bob Hill, you get the gold cup tonight. Enough love and enough blessing to you all. Over you, TikTok, big up on yourself. Can Henry and everybody who top up, send gift. Thank you. Have yourself a great night. Shalom. games night, me never go so early. But you true because the throat still not all that well. Me want it for heal, you know. So me I take less of it. Alright, Barbara, have yourself a great night. Bye everybody. Love you.